All right, folks, let's do another round of our uppercase letters. We're going to do R through Z. So let's get started. All right, let's get started. We are on letter R. So we're going to get started on letter R. And here's the board for letter R. And we're going to start with, let's see what it says. It says we're going to start with A and E. All right, so I've actually went ahead and cut them, so we have our pieces. And I'm going to try to do both little and big ones at the same time. Both the little block and the bigger block. So we're going to take E, and on A, we're going to mark them corner to corner. I truly anticipated the letters to go a little bit faster. I feel like it's taken me a little longer to do them. We had something happened at our neighbor's house last night, so we were up. There were like 12 cops and 2 ambulances, and I was like, yeesh. And I live in a pretty good neighborhood. That's surprising that happened. It was like a little scary, but okay. So now we're going to take E, and then we're going to take A, and we're going to put them right like that on both sides. So I want to run them like this, and then just like that. So we'll do both of those. I haven't heard yet what has happened, but a little scary when something like that, whatever happened. I don't know if somebody got hurt or what the deal was yet, but I am hopeful that everyone is okay. All right, so we're going to trim and then press. So we're going to trim that. Get out my big scissors for this one. Trim that. I'm not going to keep that. Oh, I'm going to move my book out of the way. Trim that one. I've got this one. These two. Now we're going to take C. And C is going to go. I'm just trying to. All right. Okay. Book's going to go over here. All right. Okay. going here? What the heck? I have been under the weather lately. Just have not been myself. I am having problems, not digesting my food, but I'm just always just a little on the upset side. Like my stomach is always a little bit not well. So we're going to take C and we're going to put C right there in that corner. And then we're going to put C in this corner. Just like that. My daughter and son-in-law are taking their kiddos for spring break to Orange Beach. We are watching their Labradoodle. They have a Labradoodle. Her name is Luna. So you all might get to see Luna. She's definitely lab. She is definitely lab. She's a puppy yet, and she is full of energy. Oh, so full of energy. So Cooper is just always like, what is she doing, Mom? What is she doing, Mom? But Jinx loves to run with her. So they just have a fun time. And Cooper watches from sidelines. He's like, I don't want to hang out with her that much. It's not that he doesn't like her. He just, they're not besties. They're just not besties. He could do without. So, all right, so now we have these two units. Now we're going to take G and D. So G and D. And we're just going to do, well, we'll do all of them. Do G and D. And I'm going to set these aside. We're going to work on these. I don't know why it is. I don't know if I get fuzzies from my fabric that go up my nose when I start to record, but I feel like every time I go to record, I'm always sniffling, my nose is itching. My God. It would be horrible. It would be so horrible to be allergic to fabric. But, I mean, I guess maybe like I don't know. I was going to say maybe the cotton, but I think it's just the fuzzies and such like that. Got my nose wound up. So we're going to put one like that. We're going to do these first. And then we're going to do the opposite. So we want one of each. So we want one going this way and the other one going this way. Spring is right around the corner. I'm so excited. My flowers have started to pop up out of the ground. I do got some daffodils that have popped up. I got daffodils. My hydrangeas are just starting to pop. I got 2 plum trees in the back and they're fully bloomed. My hydrangeas are all just starting to pop. I can see them popping up from the ground. My irises are popping up from the ground. My peonies, my peonies are this tall already. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, so we've got those 2 units. Let's do this one same way. I don't know if I said it. This is letter R that we're working on. I don't know that I said it. It's been one of those days. I think the last video that I put up of the dragon fruit block of the month, I just was not feeling well, but I made it through, had fun doing it, but I was just like, I just want to go back to bed now. So my apologies if that one was maybe a little out of character for me. I was was not feeling good. I think even my hair was a hot mess in one of the videos. I was like, ah, Lord, you're seeing the real. You are seeing the real life. Unedited. Is that what they always say? Unedited. I am unedited. You're going to get me on my good days, and you're going to get me on my not so good days. All right. So now we have these 2 units. So we got that one. We got that one. All right. What is next? Now we're going to start putting things together. Let's do B and H together first, though. Let's do B and H. Let's do B and H. And how are we going to do B and H? We're going to do it the long way. Like that. Yep. So we're going to do just like that. Okay? Then we can start putting things together. I'm hoping that all of you have been well and no major things going on in your life, unless there has to be majors. The hubby has been, Mr. Adam has been working on my studio. He has been diligently getting it painted, and we're going to go at the flooring and all of that good stuff. Soon, 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 which I'm excited for. All right, so we are going to take one of these. We're going to do the little one first. And we're going to take this one and we're going to put just like that. Do that one first. But yeah, he has diligently been working on it so I can get in there, which is wonderful of him. I appreciate him so much for doing that for me. We're going to do the big one now too. He has to take his time. He's got some disabilities, so he's got to take things slow when he works on projects. Okay, so I have these two units, and we're going to take, we'll do the small one first. So we're going to take this unit. Do I have the camera set so you guys, yep, okay. So we're going to take this unit and put it just like that. We're going to do that on both sides. I'll take this one, put it just like that. I know a couple of you have some projects that you're doing. How are they going? Are you finding time to work on your whips, or are them done? Have you started something else? I would love to hear about what you all have going on in your lives. Okay, so there's the little one. There's the big one. So now we have those pieces. And now we're going to take this one and we're going to go, oh, I see the R starting. So put that one that's facing this way, right? Because we did that block. So the smaller triangles up to the right. Do y'all like to, y'all got plans for any summer holiday, vacationing? There's actually a couple retreats, quilting retreats that I'd like to go to this year, but we will see if I'm going to get there or not. We will see. Kind of starting to look like an R, isn't it? All right, I think we're going to put on F. That's our last piece. R. That came together really quick, didn't it? So we're going to put this piece right on this side. Let's grab R. Let's grab the big R. We're going to put the all right. And I'm pressing toward the dark. Cute. Cute, cute, cute as a button. Look at that. There's our R. There's the big block, and the big block should measure 9.5 by 12.5. Am I right? 9.5 by 12.5. That's the big block. That's our R. We're going to set it right up front. And then our little block. Our little block measures 5 by 6.5. 5 by 6.5. Our little block. It's awesome. All right. So I'm going to move this board. Okay, now we're going to work on S. And S is going to be the taupe color. And then we'll work on T, which will be that purple color. So S and T, let's do S first. I'm going to flip my book over. And we're going to do C. We want C and B. So here's B. And we want C. And we're going to make 2 each of these. So 2 each of those. And okay. Actually, I need 4. I only pulled 2 of the B, so I need to grab 2 more. So we're going to do because these are for that one, and then I need to grab 2 of the bigger ones from my bigger block. All right. Start with the little one first, and we're going to put them this way, and we're going to put these. Why does that not work out? Oh, it does. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So we're going to put it up in the left-hand corner on both of them. And then we'll get these ready to go to left-hand corner. And left-hand corner. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to trim them. I don't know why I am throwing clear over there when I have a garbage can right there. Sometimes I wonder. I haven't started my Yoder. She's got a bomb going on right now, or a block of the month. And I haven't started it. It's free. The blocks look really cool. They're different than other blocks that, you know, like Lori Holt, you can kind of see her style, right? So Yoder has a different style. And so the blocks that she's made are just, they're cool, they're unique, and I'm excited to work on it. I have just not had time. But I'm planning on it, so once I do, I will put that video up. I mean, I am all about, you know, having designers do blocks of the month, free blocks of the month, right? And I mean, it's okay to, you know, buy the kits and such like that, but it's always nice to find those hidden gems and do a couple. I just want to press that down. Do a couple free ones. It was just nice to see that Corey had some out there. All right, so we've got that unit done. We've made two of each. Now we're going to grab, E and A. A and E we said was Z. So we're going to make two of these. So I got two left. Yep, I got two left of A. And I have two left of what is supposed to be E. And so we are going to just put one on top of the other. So this should be easy peasy for us. So we're just going to put E right on top of A, just like that. Okay, so let's do these two first. Grab these and do the same thing. Just going to put it right at the top. All right, let's go ahead and press those. All right, so now we have these units. Now I think we can start to put them together. I guess I want to keep my smaller pieces with my smaller pieces. All right, so these are going to go with these. So let's work on our smaller one first. So we're going to grab this one and one that we just did, like this. And then we're going to do this, one of these with B. So I need another, we need to do two more of these. Need to grab B and do two more of those. along with 2 of the big ones, because we'll need to do the same thing to those. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a white one at the bottom of these. I'm going to do the other one. Put a white one right down at the bottom. Get these units pressed. All right, so now we've got that pressed. So now we're going to, so it's going to go together just like that. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to put this one right there. So yeah. So my son has spring break coming up here soon. And I think we're going to let him kind of redo his room. His room needs like a good coat of paint and things like that. So I think we're gonna work on his room during spring break, if that's what he wants to do. All right, so there's one unit, and then we're gonna do the other one. We're gonna do the same thing. So we have this unit, and then the one that we just put the white on. We're gonna do this one. And I could have batched these. That's what we've been doing, but okay. And then we're going to grab this one, put it on the other side of it, just like we did before. Then we're going to do the big piece, put the big piece together a little bit. Okay, so we have those 2 units. So let's do our big one, because we know that we have to take these and add the white blocks to the bottom of them. So let's go ahead and do that. I wish that my HOA would allow us to have chickens. When we were in Wisconsin, we had chickens. I went into the grocery store with my husband the other day and they didn't have any eggs. I was like, what is happening? Why are there no eggs? So yeah, it was it was a shock. And they weren't sure when they were going to get some in. But I think I can find a local farmer who has chickens and such. All right, so we're going to build the same unit, but for the big one. So we're going to start with this one. I'm not supposed to have too many eggs anyways. I struggle a little bit with high cholesterol, so I think there's a lot of us that do, I think, in America. but I struggle with high cholesterol. So they say to kind of limit your, not that I have to completely not eat them, but just limit my intake of them. Everything looking okay? Is it going? There it is. I had to make sure that the camera hadn't stopped. Okay, so now we have those two units. Now we'll add this unit to them. So now we're going to add that unit. Do this one. Okay. All right, so now we have our big unit done for that. Looks like one side of the S, doesn't it? So, oh, I think we flip it. That's what we do. All right, B and D, B and D, B and D, B and D, B. And we need both of these. I'm going to set these aside. We're going to work on these. I'm going to draw my line. we put in a generator. So our generator went in. It will be so much better. All right, so we're going to take one and we're going to put it on this end. And then we're going to put it on this end. Just like that. Yep, and we're going to do the same thing for the big one. We're going to put it like this. And then like this. All right, so let's sew them up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sew the other part, and then we'll clip them and press them. So, are any of you all book readers? If so, if you were going to pick up a book, what kind of book would you pick up? Would you pick up a fiction? Do you like to read biographies? Do you like nonfiction? Do you like mystery? What do you like to read? I've got a couple authors that I like. I really like James Patterson. I'm very much a mystery, crime book reader. I gravitate to that. My mom was a romance. She liked her romance books. I think reading just overall is fantastic. I love to read when at night. All right, we are ready to put that together, I think. I think we are. So this one's going to go there. And then we're going to do that one there. And this one is going to go like this. I had to think through it for a moment. But there's our S. So let's go ahead and get it sewn up. But yeah, love to read crime stories, detective books. do the big one too. Yeah, I am a big fan of mystery murders. Not even really necessarily murders, just mysteries. Who done it kind of things. I am a bit strange. I do like how-to books. Like, you know, like all my quilting books, or how do you make, like I've got how to make paper airplanes that I did with my son. Yeah, I love how-to books. I know that might be silly, but I love to learn. Love, love, love to learn. But now they have YouTube, right? They have us. All right, let's get this sewn because I have to change my battery pretty soon. So let's get this one done here. See if we can quickly get this done before my camera says enough is enough. Do the same thing for the big one, for our big block. Okay, let's press them and see them. There's our little S. Hard to see. I used the taupe color and it's hard to see. And there's the big S. See what the sizes are real quick before the camera goes. 8.5 by, 8.5 by 12.5. Yep. And our small one is 6.5. 4.5. 4.5 by 6.5. There's the small S, small block S, and there's the large block. All right, folks, I'm going to swap out my battery and we'll work on T. I'll be right back. All right, got my battery done. We're going to move on to T. T looks like it's going to be really easy. It's going to go quick. So let's change my page. T. Oh yeah, easy. This one's gonna go so fast. So fast. We're gonna take H and we're not taking H. That is not what they said we were going to do. H is, yep, we are going to take H. I didn't have enough alphabetties. So A, and then B is I. We're going to take I, but that's really B. And we're going to take, I'm going to set these aside for a second. And we're going to do these just like this. We're going to sew them just like this. We're going to do the same thing. I'm just pressing it just a little bit so it'll stay flat for me. All right, so we're gonna lay them out just like that and sew them. Same thing with the big one. Put that one on that side. White strip on each side. Makes this pretty easy. Okay. Let's go ahead and press them. And we'll add the other one. All right, so now we're going to add the other white piece on the left. This one, I'll put the white right on this other side. Record time. Let's press these. Okay. All right, so we've got this. Then we're going to take B. And it's going to go right up on the top. That's going to be our T. Just like that. Do the same thing with our big letter T. A big block. Record time. That was record time. There's our T. You know what this could be as well? Could be a present, right? Present block. I think that'd be cute. Could do a present block that way. There's our tea. Or a present. So, what do we have? How big is tea? Ooh, 12.5 by 9.5. Is that correct? 9.5 by 12.5. And then we have 6.5 by 5. 6.5 by 5. There's tea. That was quick. That was really